Hello guys, this is Movie Lover and welcome to this Movie Lover world. Today I will bring you a thriller and mystery show tales of the bizarre. The story begins a few days ago. This morning Hatsuno, a banker, gets up and goes to the bathroom to wash up as usual. Suddenly he discovers an X mark on his forehead which cannot be washed off. Hatsuno asks his wife what this X is all about, but his wife says there's nothing on his forehead. Hatsuno thinks she is playing with him, but he's not in the mood for it right now. He has to go to work. When he arrives at the office he asks his colleague to check his forehead, but his colleague also says that there is nothing on his forehead. He is confused because there is no way his wife could have conspired with his colleague to play him. He goes to the bathroom and takes a closer look in the mirror, and he is shocked to find that the X is getting darker. He immediately goes to the hospital, where the doctor does a CT scan of his head, but the result shows that there is nothing wrong with him. Hatsuno lifts up his hair for the doctor to look closer, but the doctor is almost kissing him and he still can't find anything. The doctor says Hatsuno is probably stressed out from work and then prescribes him some sleeping pills. It seems that he is the only one who can see the X mark. On his way home while riding the escalator he is surprised to find a man with an X mark just like his own. Music. The two shake their hands excitedly as if they have found their soulmates. Then they decide to go to dinner together and discuss the X mark. The man's name is Murata, who owns a ramen restaurant, and it's been 2 months since he first discovered the X mark on his forehead. Murata says he once heard a legend that whenever an X mark appears on a person's forehead, that person will die soon. For whatever reason Hatsuno laughs when he hears it and says he doesn't believe it at all. But there is one thing the two are sure of, and that is only those who have an X can see the X of others. One day Hatsuno is lying on the couch watching TV when suddenly the host reports that a famous writer has just died. Then an interview with the writer before he died is shown on TV, and Hatsuno is horrified to find that there is an X mark on the writer's forehead. He hurriedly picks up the phone and calls Murata, intending to discuss the matter with him, but it is Murata's wife who answers the phone, and it turns out that Murata died yesterday. Hatsuno is panicking. He doesn't know what to do. He comes to Murata's funeral where Murata is now lying inside the coffin, and his ex has disappeared. By now he is convinced that he too will die soon. Subsequently Hatsuno finds an insurance company and buys an insurance policy with his wife as the beneficiary, but his wife has no idea what has happened. Not knowing exactly how many days he has left to live, Hatsuno decides to spend his last days doing more good. As the manager of a bank's loan department, he approves a timely loan to a factory facing a financial crisis. After work he prepares his wife a lovely birthday gift, but suddenly he notices something unusual. Everyone in the subway has an X mark on their forehead. He suspects that an accident is about to happen in the subway, so he rushes out of the subway. Coming to the street he discovers that everyone here also has an X on their forehead, and he realizes that this must be a citywide disaster. Hatsuno is frightened. He suddenly remembers his wife and daughter, so he immediately runs home. Back home he hurriedly tells his wife and daughter to pack their bags and leave the city with him. His wife and daughter are confused, and both of them have an X mark on their forehead. Just then a piece of breaking news is shown on the TV. The news is about a deadly virus outbreak in the city which has a mortality rate of and is spreading very quickly. Hatsuno notices that all the people on the TV also have X marks. He finally understands that it is the virus causing so many people to have X marks at the same time. It will be a national or even worldwide disaster, and there is nowhere for them to hide. Thanks for watching. Movie Lover will meet you again with new story. Till take care.